A massive previs animatic for Avengers Doomsday recently leaked online, its authenticity confirmed by Marvel aggressively taking the footage down with targeted copyright strikes. This verified leak stands in contrast to the flood of fake, AI-generated engagement farming currently circulating, providing a rare look at the studio's early production process. It creates a difficult trade-off for the audience. While seeing the scale of this crossover builds immense hype, it also exposes theatrical surprises the studio spent years planning to keep under wraps. However, a primary counter-theory from insiders suggests the footage belongs to Marvel's trash files, a collection of discarded rehearsal sequences and abandoned visual concepts that will never reach the screen. Marvel has a clear historical precedent for this type of manipulation. Directors Joe and Anthony Russo have previously admitted to inserting fake money shots into trailers specifically to misdirect fans before the premiere. Analyzing this footage requires determining if we are looking at the actual climax of the film or a multi-million-dollar decoy designed to blindside the audience. The footage establishes a 2013-style 360-degree defensive circle, showing a group of heroes caught completely off guard. The lack of preparation is striking. Steve Rogers is standing in the center holding Mjolnir in a t-shirt and pants, while Mr. Fantastic appears in a generic branding jacket rather than a functional combat suit. They stand in sharp contrast to the battle-ready heroes present, Sam Wilson wielding his shield, Shang-Chi in a fighting stance, and Thor fully formed, summoning Stormbreaker. A massive contingent of X-Men joins this defensive ring, with Yelena, Gambit, Beast, and Cyclops holding the line with active optic blasts. The mutants feature distinct comic-accurate designs, specifically highlighting Mystique in her classic white suit and Nightcrawler with his blue skin and blonde hair. The scale of the battle reportedly extends to multiversal additions, including Deadpool, Wolverine, and Legacy Spider-Man, additions that have been backed by reputable industry insiders. The chaotic mismatch of casual street clothes and full combat armor indicates this multiversal alliance was forced together by an immediate threat rather than a planned strategy. That threat is Dr. Doom, who enters the battle by forcefully slamming the ground and emitting waves of destructive green energy. This energy immediately resurrects and mind controls giant, dead sentinels strewn across the battlefield. This necromancy demonstrates Doom's success in synthesizing his mechanical, scientific background with the legacy of magic inherited from his mother. Doom's physical presentation, marked by wide shoulders and heavy armor pads, dominates the frame, providing a visual counterpoint to the unready heroes. The royal engravings on his armor signify old-world nobility, characterizing Doom as an arrogant king rather than a simple combatant. Functionally, the mask is designed with oversized eye holes, a necessity for transmitting the actor's human performance through the heavy metal plating. Doom's entrance and aesthetic definitively establish him as an unparalleled warlord who commands the battlefield through sheer superiority. The sudden presence of Doom amidst these mismatched heroes points to a cataclysmic event, an incursion. This diagram shows an incursion where the X-Men's universe and the MCU physically bleed into each other, destroying both realities at the collision point. In this overlap zone, these disparate teams are forced together, abandoning previous conflicts to fight for collective survival. Even if the specific frames in this leak are eventually discarded as decoys, the conceptual intent, the X-Men and Avengers uniting against a magically powered Doom, remains the central narrative pillar of the upcoming crossover. Marvel is telegraphing an unprecedented multiversal war, where the final cut remains a mystery, leaving the audience to wonder if the heroes can possibly withstand Doom's endgame.